SOHCAHTOA helps me because I remember what equations to use to find the different missing signs. So sine, which is the first part of the SOH of SOHCAHTOA, is the opposite side over the hypotenuse side. Cosine, which is the COH in SOHCAHTOA, is the adjacent over hypotenuse. And then tangent, which is the TOA in SOHCAHTOA, is opposite over adjacent. So the example that I have for sine is I have my triangle, and then the adjacent side of angle A is 9, and the opposite side is 5. So I would use sine, and I would do sine of 50 equals 5 over x, and sine of 50 is 0.766044, and I would set that equal to 5 over x, and multiply both sides by x, and then I would divide 5 by 0.766044 to get x equals 6.53. For my cosine problem, I had my triangle, and one angle was 62 degrees, and one side was 7, and one side was 5.4. So I did cosine of 62 equals 5.4 over x, and the cosine of 62 is 0.469472. And I set that equal to 5.4 over x, multiplied both sides by x, and then divided 5.4 by 0.469472 to get x equals 11.5. For my tangent problem, I did tangent of 60 equals x over 6, because that's the adjacent side to A. And then I did 1.73205, because that's the tangent of 60 equals x over 6. I multiplied both sides by 6 to get 10.4 equals x. For my sine negative to the negative first, this is how I find the missing angles. So for the theta angle, which is at A, I did sine of theta equals 7 over 10, and then I did sine to the negative first, parentheses 7 over 10, and I got theta equals 44.43, and then I would just subtract 90 by 44.43 to get its 45.57. For my cosine to the negative first problem, I had my triangle, and then the hypotenuse was 11, and then the adjacent side to A was 6. And so I did cosine of theta to find theta equals 6 over 11. I did cosine to the negative first equals 6 over 11, and then theta is 56.94. I subtracted 56.94 from 90 to get 33.06 as B. For my tangent to the negative first problem, I did the triangle, and the adjacent side to A was 10, and the opposite side was 6, and the hypotenuse was x. So I did tangent of theta equals 6 over 10, tangent to the negative first equals 6 over 10, and then theta equals 30.96, and the missing angle would be 59.04, because 90 minus 30.96 is 59.04. For my word problem, I had Jerry has a triangular garden, one side is 8 feet, and the other side is 15 feet. What are the missing sides and angles? So for my word problem, I have, at angle A, the opposite side is 8, and the hypotenuse side is 15, because the longest side was 15. So I would do sine of theta equals 8 over 15, sine to the negative first equals 8 over 15, theta equals 32.23, and then the missing angle would be 57.77, because 90 minus 32.23 is 57.77. And then I would do cosine of 32.13 equals x over 15, and then the cosine of 32.13 is 0.845914, and I would set that equal to x over 15, and multiply both sides by 15 to get that x equals 12.69.